Hey everybody, it's Travis Holzem with Food Forest Design, Minnesota. And today I just want to make a little bit different video from the ones I usually make, but it's very important all the same. And today of all days is my birthday. I also share my birthday with an identical twin and his triplets. So I have two nephews and a niece I share a birthday with. So all five of us have a birthday on the same day. And they also share a birthday with Alice Cooper. And my younger brother Brad will let me know it's Alice's birthday too because he's a huge Alice Cooper fan. But the reason for my video today, um, I don't get gifts anymore for my birthday. I haven't gotten a gift in I don't know how many years, and I don't expect any. But one thing I want to ask for today is for you to give me the gift of support for something I feel very strongly about. And I will give you a link to my Give, Send, Go page. There'll be a link underneath this video. I also will let you know in this video where the link is so you can go to it. But one thing I want to talk about is food insecurity. And, it's a reality for a lot of people that we have a lot of underserved communities in our inner cities. And, there's not as much access to nutritious food. There are food deserts in a lot of these cities. And, the government obviously does not want to fix this problem. Our politicians, our leaders, our elected officials do not want to fix this problem because then they would have no reason to run for office because there would be no problems. We would be solving food insecurity. So they will have no carrot and stick to use to try to get funding for their campaigns and people to vote for them. Now, basically, and what, obviously, if the government wanted what is best for us, there would be food growing on every lawn in every city and every town across the United States. And we have all of this land in each city that is publicly owned. Our tax dollars pay for that land. And there is nothing on it but grass and some trees, and nature is on it. And nobody takes care of that. It's just all by itself, right? I mean, they pay someone to go mow the grass, and that's about it. And all this land is being unused, underused, and it can be taken advantage of and a wise use of our tax dollars. Okay, we can turn every one of these lawns into a an edible landscape. I mean, it's not very hard to do, and you know, I get some pushback from people. Oh, it's going to be expensive. Well, no, it's not, because it's going to pay for itself over and over and over again. You have to pay one time. Our tax dollars go to turning these lawns into edible landscapes and food forests. So you plant a tree one time, and then you might have to prune it and keep it under control for a few years. But once nature takes over, there's nothing for you to do. There's literally no maintenance. And there's a lot of pushback and stuff like that and different things, but they're all not very they're not well thought through objections. But anyway, now growing food now has never been simpler, and it's just amazing that nobody in leadership in our cities and towns and city councils, our parks and rec, um, city planners, real estate developers, all these people have opportunities to make things simple and solve problems, which, like I said, food insecurity. We would have food for everybody, and you can walk down the street, pick an apple, pick an orange, depending on where you live, pick a pear, pick a plum, pick a peach, grapes, raspberries, strawberries, any type of herb you can think of. Then you got your pollinators and your native stuff. And it's just imagine stepping out your front door in your neighborhood and you're walking into lush, edible paradises. Okay, vibrant plants that provide fresh fruits, vegetables, herbs, nuts, and it's all a healthy ecosystem that nature takes care of. Okay, so why am I making this video? Well, I have a campaign on Give Send Go, which I am trying to raise money to start putting food forests in our unused lands and underused lands in some of our impoverished neighborhoods where there is a lot of poor people. And I want to lift them up. If where people are not hungry and they have full bellies, they don't, crime goes down because nobody's worrying about where their next meal is going to come from. So they're not going to go, break into somebody's car, break into somebody's home. And, that's everybody. It's not to one certain group, it's to all poor people. Okay. We want to make it fair for everybody. And permaculture is about earth care, people care, and fair share. And that's fair share for everybody. So, what I would like to ask you to do, because our government won't do it for us, it is up to us. It is up to us to take care of this problem. And when we do this, and we all start thinking differently, we need government less. Okay? Like I said, the government is not going to save you. We've seen what happened with these disasters on the West Coast and the East Coast. And the government doesn't do much for the people who have lost their homes and lost everything. They might get a few $100 or $1,000 and say, oh, well, yeah, you're going to rebuild your life with $1,000, whatever. But they don't come for you and help you. It's up to us to take care of all these problems because they're not going to help. So what I'd like you to do for that would be the best gift I could ever get for my birthday is for you to visit my Give Send Go page and donate to my campaign to turn all of these underused and unused lands into the Garden of Eden and fresh, locally healthy grown food. And if you could do that, that'd be great. If not, please share this so someone else can help. But like I said, I'll put the link below this video in the description. And but the link is givesendgo.com/food freedom. FOODFREEDOM. Food freedom. Givesendgo.com, food freedom. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and let's do this together because we got to do this all by ourselves because as you can see, the government and all our elected officials, they're selfish and they don't care about us. All they care about is our tax dollars and giving it to their friends and helping enrich themselves. They do not ever give back to us. Well, we need to change that. So if we don't have people in our government that are going to help us, like I said, we got to do it ourselves. So please support my campaign and give what you can, $1, $5, $10. It doesn't matter. Every little bit will help. I've had this campaign up for 571 days, and guess what? Not one person has donated to it yet. I've got a prayer. On Give, Send, Go, you can share, or you can send a prayer. And one person sent a prayer to me talking about they love what I'm trying to do, and they sent a prayer to me. And I tell you what, that was one of the most amazing things that ever happened, to have someone pray for what I'm trying to do. It was amazing. But anyway, let's do this together and change the world. And I want to leave you with a couple of quotes, okay? And one is Bill Mollison, who is the father of permaculture. He created permaculture, or coined the phrase permaculture. And Bill Mollison said, though the problems of our world are increasingly complex, the solutions remain embarrassingly simple. Think about that, my friends. And another, for all of you people who think it's expensive to grow food, think about this for a minute. You can count the number of seeds in an apple, but you cannot count the number of apples in a seed. Think about it. Grow food, not lawns, my friends, and please donate. I'd love it. Just support this campaign. It'd be amazing. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.